Hello and welcome. It is 3 a.m. In fact, this is 1 minute after 3 a.m. on Monday, June 17th, 2024, CEST. Hello and welcome. Let's breathe. Let's breathe deeply. Really focusing on your beingness. Centering in you. And if it feels resonant, let's join the circle of peace. It has a golden hue, but it is almost transparent right now. While focusing on it, the kind of no, it's more ring shaped than a donut. It's it is filled with energy, but it is not visible. So it is like coming from a ring-shaped singular line into a space that just has a hue of gold, but it is as you're looking through it. It symbolizes the old way of unity as in a marriage wedding band type thing into a new way that is at this moment full of energy but void of matter. And it's not a duality. It has more of a, it's not gel. Okay, it's a form of plasma, but it's more like an air quality. So for now, let's just breathe. And I meant to say the important sentence. Thank you for joining wherever you are. And this is meant to be the place you find yourself in. But it also refers to the entirety of you, your multidimensional self in all realms. Really, my preferred way would be to take a huge brush, this golden paint, and just whoosh it around in the air creating this circle of peace, having all the information that I wish to impart to you or share with you, not using language. And in a way, these voice fields are that. There are an accumulation of all the love, all the wisdom, all the healing, and all the beingness that this being, and in a way, as a representative of living on earth, all beings experience, despite the difficult situations we often find ourselves in, which seem to be energetics in the field, arising through uh, I would say through the land, through the memory, and that then reacts with sensitive beings. The image I'm getting is when you're driving your car gently and peacefully, and then another car or driver kind of cuts you off in a maneuver that doesn't appear to be very kind. The other image I'm getting, you have two lanes, so one in each direction, and there's quite some traffic, or there's one person overtaking and just about, you know, being able to finish its overtaking until the opposite traffic reaches, and you're being the one finding yourself in that situation, that this kind of ghost driver. Nothing happens apart from the fact that the huge impact of what if. So this is what I mean with unexpected situation, and it is not understandable why this one driver put themselves in this possibly dangerous situation, but at the same time endangered everyone around them. So I'm just placing that into this healing circle because I have no idea why. I'm getting this this vision. It is kind of something that, of course, I witnessed in the past when I was not the first one in the row, but the last one of a handful of cars. I'm just witnessing the others going through it, but in any case, being a cautious driver, conscious driver, not taking anything for granted, trusting the car, the skill, the day, but equally being connected, being aware. Let's come back to center. And in a way, it is the fragility of the energetic spaces that we are encountering. This being my third attempt to share with you and really the deep felt energetics, I suppose, particularly over this weekend, but really the last weekend as well, and also really every day. And the energetic quality of a Friday evening, which seemed very peaceful in a way, with right now, early Monday AM here, But anything I say, anything I share is shifting. It seems there are at least 3 stages right now of that what is moving through and leaving, of that we can sometimes tap in, and of another that almost incorporates a multitude of things. And it makes me say that, why the hell? Was I nudged to show up? As there seems nothing that I tangibly can share with you. However, all those emotions, I felt to put into this circle of healing, this circle of deep peace, and using my breath is really the key to being in the now, and thus co-creating in the now, here, in this circle, in this place, in this space that is formed from having a land, our body lies, stands, sits on, and the air connects to the sky, that's light bringing part, light often resembling the fire element, but actually maybe because it is night here now, the starlight, the enveloping or the envelope of a beautiful, calm, dark indigo skies with a lush green while overly drenched in water because having had a lot of summer showers and one could mistake this month for April, only that it is quite a bit warmer yet. Doesn't really feel like late spring or early summer. And with the approach of the summer solstice and the next full moon, there are many changing physical nudges and self-caring as much as one can, whilst this wish to connect and a lot of tears that came out over the weekend simply because we are not living in a peaceful, positive community. Yet, personally, each of us is doing just that, caring for everyone in our small home community, maybe only taking care of the essential items, but experiencing absolute harmony with our pets or the nature, the home base where we are in, while at the same time feeling totally and utterly alone. I should say lonely, but that word doesn't come. The word that surfaces is alone. And this is not the all one, no. This is all that we are missing. But maybe we have always felt even though we were part of the community, we were part of the family. This overlay, or this underlay, I should say, of feeling not being seen, not being heard, and wishing to exchange, but maybe everybody requires rest in their own space, and maybe living on another part of this planet and have different time zones. Yeah, why do we have different time zones? Simply because I suppose the word that comes is the precession of the equinoxes, basically meaning the angle of the Earth, let's call it movement, in comparison to the movement of the other planetary bodies. And with that, whatever makes up our sunshine, our moonlight, and this living between dawn and dusk. Yeah, wondering though, that naturally we would have the ability to see in the dark. And by the way, when there is a pre-full moon in a clear sky, it is really quite bright. And during the summer solstice, it doesn't really get that dark. Let's breathe. Somehow this solstice symbolizes peace. And what I needed to share with you, and this sentence slipped out again, is in this breathing, in this peace circle, in this sharing that we at all times are connected to our love, our peace, our freedom, our sovereignty, our harmony, and that we have this, and through breathing and creating this in our home, we are co-creating a better world, but in the now. So the question is, what needs to get better? If we are this being that all their lives has been conscious of fairness, has been conscious of giving, being your best, not always perfect, as tiredness and overwhelm and negative feedback from the outside, or being in a foreign place where nobody knew us. We have felt not seen, not heard, and having to be okay with superficial conversations, connections, and realizing we have always been that peaceful pioneer. However, whatever is the reason that we spend our life seldom able to be truly ourselves. So in breathing, hand in, giving our lifetime, our attention, our interaction, being here, never mind what our mother tongue is, what our fatherland is. How much has the old paradigm infiltrated? It's not the land of our fathers, it's the land of our families. It's not the land of our ancestors, it is the land of all of us. We are here now. They live through us. And yes, we can feel this past where parts of our beingness come from. But it is us right now. And the center point of this moment. We are the ancestors of those younger family members. And to step one step further, the connections that we have with our pets, all animals, all of nature, but I would say with our pets in particular, And we are here with them now. But of course, all those that shared our path were important and made us to who we are right now. And breathing and speaking in this circle. The world I see is one where everyone is nurtured. What if, looking at our physical body, the energies on this planet would be so high that it doesn't need to age, that word alone. Hence, we would not die either, and maybe we don't. Maybe it is our belief that recreates the energetic patterns. We may transition to another frequency that we cannot perceive or we are scared to perceive. Fact is, at this moment, we may miss the pureness and physicality of a human hug with those that are part and that were part. Our circle. So yes, there is a lot of grief surfacing that others have shared too, and belief is the wrong word. Then, yeah, the new energies are coming in, but where do the new energies come from? And what is meant with new energies? Are these our lifelong wishes and prayers and sitting in circles for peace and of peace? Is this what everyone on this planet, including the entire solar systems, galaxies, and any other beings in any form, have created, and now the alignments are, are such that it can be manifested? So why is it giving us a pressure in the head, or insomnia, or digestive issues, or looking at our bodies, they seem to have changed, even though we live as healthy as we can, fully knowing we can transmute all any so-called waste product, any so-called threat, any so-called inorganic wave patterns. Yes, wishing to share that there is a swishing sound louder in the hearing area. I suppose it's so constant that this background noise seems to be there all the time. And it does not mean all of us experience things the same. We are individuals. It's not one size fits all. You are absolutely unique. And in fact, that counts for every single molecule and cell. So it is clear we are getting not so much rid, we're letting go. And the breath is just one way to breathe in the new energies while our entire body breathes. It isn't just through our nose and mouth and lungs. But yes, each body part, this orchestra, has different functions. So I suppose when the feet carries the entire body and the shoulders carry the entire head, and hands can carry things, and even when lying down, in fact, even when we are asleep, the most important functions of our beingness happening all the time. It never stops. What a miracle then is this being we are living in. It's a peaceful being. So I would like to wish you well, and as a final circle effort, please feel free to place whatever you're wishing guidance for, whatever you're needing to be heard for, whatever your situation requires, whatever you feel has not been moving forward or has been taking a lot of energy, or if you can simply accept the now moment as is, maybe there is no thing that you need right now. Then let's place into this circle that each and every being all is cared for, nurtured, listened to, heard and seen, and has a voice. And that each piece of land you're stepping on, you remember that you are a bringer and messenger of peace. And if there are situations coming up when you breathe, memories, experiences where you did not feel supported and looked after, where this old paradigm system we have did not support what you clearly needed in your life. Consider as a wisdom piece of insight, but please place it in the circle of peace for healing. And Give to yourself that home, that love, that relationship, that career, that adventure. And simply loving you as you are in this moment. Realizing we have been paving the way for this world to finally wake up instead of 50 years. What would our life be like with 500 years, 5,000 years of peace? So what is coming up is that why must we give up half or more of all that accumulated wealth to a system that we did not create, that was there before us? What right has this old paradigm to take whatever tax for every action, movement, every spoonful of food, every day, keeping a comfy home? Let's breathe. I'm placing this into the peace circle. We need to have a peace-oriented way of governing our resources, our funds, it should not be that way that any of us is living in a lack, in survival mode, or in what is called poverty. Our mood, placing into the circle also the energy that keeps me awake even though my body is tired enough and would love to sleep. But when the light is changing, maybe the time is changing. Maybe this sharing with you in this circle is giving peace, is bringing peace, but is giving energy. Placing all of this into the circle. And the last thing to share with you is that I would like all of us to have clarity and guidance to where we feel welcome, that all of us find a match for that what we truly are. and be giving the time, the space, the environment to be our truth. It feels it's not a renaissance, it is an emergence. So let there be peace now. Let everyone have a home. Let everyone feel their true self-love. Let true abundance be shared by all, and that each being has the acknowledged birthright to choose where, with whom, and what they would like to be. Peace now, here, everywhere. Thank you all for participating in this co-creation circle for peace. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. Thank you for being here. Being and breathing peace. And so it is. Thank you. And this is Blue for blueroom.org. Thank you.